Scorpio. Thanks for looking at the reading here. Let's get into it. 9 cards of the Crowley deck, and you're starting out with the Ace of Swords. It's a beautiful card. It's a bit of a command from like spirit. Basically, stop clinging to any illusions of a situation. Could be family, could be work. You know how this works. Uh, Stop clinging to illusion. Biases are creating obstacles. So clinging to an illusion of some sort. It's just creating more obstacles. And it's followed up by this Six of Discs. Um, Idea of revenge. If you've been you've probably have been past recently harboring an idea of revenge or payback. It's it's going to take you completely off track, and it's going to be a total colossal waste of time and energy. So this ideas of revenge and payback it's going to take you off track. And it's right next to this. Stop clinging to illusions. Then we have a major arcana here. We got the Death card. Let it end and move forward. It's the message of this card. Let it end and move forward. So if there's been some ideas of revenge or payback, you need to drop that because it's just harming yourself. That's all it's doing. Knight of Discs. This is shift your focus from control uh, to self-discipline. Basically, I need to let this go. I need to quit indulging ideas of revenge and payback because it's never going to satisfy anyway. Even if you get some form of payback or revenge on someone or group, whatever it may be, uh, it's not really going to satisfy in the end anyway. It's only going to end up adding more burden to their life's path. Now we got the Ten of Swords here. Uh, may have been some over dramatizing, or overt dramatization. If I can get the word out here of certain situations or situation. And, sometimes we can be quick to excuse ourselves, you know, possibly from the soul. If the person has ideas of payback or revenge, a person will be like, well, it's justified. It's justified. I have a good reason for this. Yeah, sometimes that's just buying into one's own excuse. Well, it's justified. I have a reason for hanging on to these ideas or this desire. But I can sometimes, I don't know what the message from this right here is. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, Scorpio. Now we got a major arcana underneath the Death card. Another major arcana here. We got the Star card. Uh, it says it's basically like you've alienated your own brilliance. You need to focus on your talent and remember there's a sole purpose in the life. So maybe being less fixated on how you're perceived, and maybe that's tied into this whole revenge payback. The ideas, persistent ideas of revenge or payback over a situation or to a group or to a person. Um, Basically, focus on your talent, and it's the sole purpose, the purpose of being here and incarnate now. It will help lift you up out of that lower frequency. Nine of discs. Nine of discs. Uh, it says it's basically a compliment. Starts out it's basically a compliment in this message of this card. It's Nine of Discs, the Gain card. You've held on against many odds and challenges. Yeah, don't undermine your success over revenge. So just know that persistent ideas of payback and revenge, they could end up, if you go down that path or persist in it, it's going to undermine some of the gains that you've actually made. And that's not a good thing, Scorpio. It's not a good thing. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Uh, it's basically backing up this card right here. It's like an advice to this card here. It's be warned of overlooking. Be warned over a lack of perspective. So uh, think about the consequences of having a lack of perspective or lack of objectivity. it's basically this revenge, this paybacks, these ideas, this energy. You got to look at it more objectively, and especially in the light of a message that it could undermine what you have gained it elsewhere in other areas of your life. And if you do this, reheat this, you got this Nine of Cups. This is a happiness card, and it's basically fulfillment and support. Uh, it's an embodiment of gratitude, of living in gratitude. It's it's a cap off this. There's some slight warning in this whole message here, and if it's heeded, letting go of those ideas of revenge, those ideas of payback. Um, you got these overflowing cups here in the Nine of Cups. If it'll focus, the camera will focus. Which is a good card. So stop clinging to illusions. The bias that those things are creating obstacles, and those obstacles could end up undermining the gains that you have in your other areas of your life. And ideas of revenge and payback it would take you off completely off track. Not a good thing. And again, with this Knight of Discs here, don't undermine your success over revenge. Pretty clear when it comes up twice like that, two different cards, and saying a 9-card spread, it's definitely a message worth heeding. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Thanks for checking out the video, and namaste.